Hokies.
Final this evening from Morgantown, 64-61. Virginia Tech advances to the championship game of the WNIT. The Hokies will play for a championship coming up on Saturday. How does that sound to you, Coach?
No, you know what, it sounds fantastic. You know, and I'm so happy for these kids because they've put in a lot of work, effort, overcome a lot of different things, but they've just been playing hard. And, you know, what we're developing, you know, over these last couple of weeks, it's really special. You know, it's fun. It's fun watching them. They're all growing into their roles. They're growing into, you know, leadership roles. They're understanding each other, and it's been a truly amazing maturation. And these are the things that you want to accomplish in this tournament. And like tonight, you know, I saw them playing for each other for the last 4 minutes and 28 seconds. I saw them playing for Coach G because they wanted to prove they were in better shape. I saw them, you know, hang their heads, and at halftime, you know, I asked them, what do you need to correct, and they hit it, pinpointed everything that they needed to do. And I'm just like, you know, fantastic. You know, this is what we want to accomplish. You know, we came out, you know, I saw some things early on. I wanted Taylor to be able to play in the first half with 2 fouls, and these are opportunities you get to see it. You can simulate it in practice, but it doesn't really have the same effect as it does when you're getting game time. And you know, she did a good job of managing that. We kind of saved her a little bit because we knew we were going to need her down the stretch, and she came up big. Reagan McGarity, oh my gosh, man, she didn't come out 1 second of this game that didn't have a lot of stoppages, and it was just like up and down, up and down. I think the third quarter we didn't get a stop until like 54 seconds to go in the quarter, and she played through it. Rachel Camp played through it and ran the point guard. It wasn't always exactly how you would draw it up, but she got the job done, and you know, just tremendous. So everybody stepped up and did something. Alexis Jean, you know, played a lot of extensive minutes, and so I'm very proud of all of them, what they did, and a tremendous win for us.
All right, so take us through the final 30 seconds or so of this game. Virginia Tech falls behind, I think it was by about 4 points or so. You get the opportunity. How do you manage those final 60 seconds, 30 seconds to get Virginia Tech back out in front? Well,
the beauty of it was before I even got to them, you know, Reagan was like, we have time, like, we have time, we're good, we just got to get stops. And you know, so from that point on, it's just okay, it's calm, and I can go in, I can say, well, this is what we need to do, let's do this, let's do that, let's get a score. We drew up a couple of sets, and they executed them, you know, to perfection. And then we came down, we got the stops that we needed, and then, you know, at the end, you know, the last shot that Taylor hit, I said, look, 2 or 3. You know, whichever one is there, go ahead and knock it down. And by her knocking down the 3, it gave us a little cushion. And you know, and then the whole, you know, probably the biggest controversial decision that you have to make as a coach is, okay, you're up 3. You're up 3, and it's less than 5 seconds. Do you foul? Do you don't foul? And I'm not a fouler. I just, there's too many things that can happen. And we wanted to play it out. We played it out. And, you know, if the basketball gods were on their side, then she would have made that turnaround, you know, 3-point shot. You know, but our kids play too hard. I just don't think the basketball gods are going to reward them for that. And as a result, you know, we come away with a tremendous win. You know, we have to get one more, but you know, I'm very, very proud of these kids.
I can't quite remember who was playing defense. I believe it was on Davenport when she missed the shot, but take us through those defensive stands as well, because those were just as big as the 3-pointer that Emery was able to knock down.
It was, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Taylor. I know she was guarding her, but I know we did tell them to switch if you had the opportunity, but they did a really good job of playing defense without fouling, making her take a contested shot, but most importantly is that we didn't stand around and watch the ball come off the rim. We went and got it, and as a result, we were able to put the game away. But just tremendous, you know, the way that they came through, they executed the game plan. We actually mixed it up a little bit. You know, when West Virginia got a little comfortable with one situation, we kind of mixed it up a little bit. But just great win because of the way the kids won. And we didn't have to shoot lights out. We didn't have to do anything spectacular. But to come here, and I tell you what, Adrian, the crowd here was fantastic. It was a fantastic crowd. But I tell you what, Hokie Nation showed up strong, and you know, they sat right behind our bench, and so it drowned out a lot of the noise that West Virginia fans were able to generate.
All right, this may be a simple question, but give the fans a sense on how exhausting this game was. It looked exhausting sitting courtside.
And again, you know, one of the first things I asked for was, you know, my strength coach, and what he does with that group, what Aaron Cash does with that group to keep them ready so that we can go out and we can coach them. And you know, we went, man, and it was up and down, and both teams were exhausted. I mean, it is almost April, and we are still playing, and neither team has a deep bench, and they're up and down. And I remember one time the bench looked at me and they said, Reagan needs one. Why don't you get a timeout? And she was right beside me, and I said, do you need one? And normally she's like, no, I'm good. And I think she thought about it for like 3.5 seconds. So I said, okay, she's really tired, you know, so I called a timeout. And, you know, and it just, I mean, but they fought through it. They fought through it. They never wavered. We didn't always play smart, you know, or perfect, but they played, their intent was fantastic. And I was really happy for them. And just a tremendous win because of the way we won the basketball game.
I think they got you in the locker room after the game. Exactly how cold was that?
I don't think our kids got the memo with the, like everything that the kids in the NCAA tournament are doing. They're throwing confetti at their coaches. And our kids, they had sprayed me with a water bottle. And it's not just one water bottle. I think all 14. I don't know if it was a little bit of animosity because Coach put them on the line one time back in October or something like that. But not only did they spray me in the locker room, they chased me into the coach's locker room and they doused me. So I'm a little cold right now, but it's all worth it.
Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you very much,
Virginia
Andrew.
Tech moving on to the championship. The WNIT beats West Virginia 64-61 tonight in Morgantown.
Hokies!